The Tokyo skyline is a dizzying array of styles from past to present. From neon signs to ancient architecture, this city contains some of the unique buildings on the planet. Here are a few that will redefine what you think of this futuristic metropolis. First, let's visit a marvel that may not be completed in our lifetimes. The mega-city pyramid in Shimizu would tower over anything ever built by man. The transparent structure would be over 2,000 meters tall, containing even smaller structures inside. Yeah, think of that glass like the walls around an aquarium, and swimming inside, you and 1 million other fish, people. You get it. This mega-city would contain offices, residential homes, retail spaces, and everything a city needs to function. The entire casing would cover 10 square miles of land and sea. So, what would lie inside? You'd find automated robots creating the structures and maintaining the system, cutting steel tubing and glass. The climate-controlled system as a whole will run on wind and solar power. Planners will divide the land into 12,000 acres for residential use, 6,000 for commercial use, and the remaining 4,000 acres for recreation, hotels, and schools. Make sure to grab the best pod you can. Every living space and building inside is another pyramid, with modules measuring 400 by 400 square feet. These pyramid spaces can be combined to customize any space for any reason. Of course, the lofty future goals of this city wouldn't be built with tin cans and string. Due to the weight and structure of the pyramid, the buildings will require super strong lightweight materials based on carbon nanotubes and graphene. Researchers are still putting together the basics of making this innovation happen. 36 piers of special concrete would form the base of the pyramid. Remember, this megastructure sits in the ring of fire. It needs to take stress and pressure. The external structure would be an open network of mega trusses with supporting struts made from those futuristic carbon nanotubes. Those same trusses would also be coated with photovoltaic film technology to convert sunlight into electricity. This city is so green, even the pond scum and algae will be part of the grid to make electricity. Even the giant crisscrossing shafts will contact the city's heat, ventilation, and air conditioning. Intersections of these cables would be kept in crystal globes, almost 160 feet in diameter. These would also concentrate sunlight and distribute the power across the pyramid through optical fiber cables. While the plans are made and the land is ready, nothing indicates that the Shizumu company is prepared to break ground by 2030. But the company stands behind its promise, and if completed, the mega-city pyramid will be ready by 2110. The pyramid harkens back to designs in ancient times, but this next building draws back to the wisdom from that time. Get ready for the W350 project, or as it's known, the wooden skyscraper. Under the supervision of the Sumitomo Forestry Company, this building will be 250 meters tall, with 70 floors and almost 500,000 square feet in floor area. And the wooden skyscraper isn't just a nickname. This gigantic treehouse will take up to 185,000 cubic meters of timber and $5.6 billion to create. Japan is the second most covered tree nation on Earth, so this building would be a tribute to nature and the country's history. It would be a 9-to-1 wood-to-steel ratio to handle Tokyo's high seismic activity. Braced tubes made from columns and beams will also help prevent the deformation of the building from earthquakes and wind. Inside the building, the foliage would connect everything from the ground to the top, creating a biodiverse urban environment. Balconies will stretch around all 4 sides of the building, letting the natural light flood inside through natural elements. Sumitomo is developing materials that would make the wood able to withstand fire better and moisture from rain. Lives could be endangered if this material warps or becomes distorted. But this company has been building with wood since 1691, and they plan to make this building the apex of their projects. Even the completion date of 2041 would coincide with their 350th anniversary. Apartments, public spaces, hotels, offices, and retail spaces would all populate this strange, magnificent tower. You may spot this next building from the open balcony. Visit the Shibuya 1 Chrome project, an up-and-coming crown jewel of this posh district. This project will have dual buildings, with the tallest standing at 235 meters reigning height at 45 stories. The project will incorporate cutting-edge energy-saving and CO2 reduction technology in keeping with Japan's climate change goals. And with the renewable energy production inside the building, the entire project might achieve net zero CO2 emissions over time. Right now it's on track to reduce emissions by 45%, above the target set by Tokyo. But if this all goes according to plan, this building will offset the emissions for the entire block and provide electricity for dozens of other companies. The shiny towers will also be the first to introduce a system of neutralizing wastewater that would make effective use of the CO2 contained in exhaust gas from fuel cells. The Shibora 1 Chrome project will revolutionize Tokyo's power grid and the world for years to come. What emerges from this next project will be unique among even the strangest sights in Tokyo. Welcome to the Mode Gakuen Cocoon Tower. Check out this impressive mega project that reaches 204 meters tall. That's 50 stories high, and it's the second tallest educational institution in the world. And inside the cocoon, 10,000 students are part of this history-making structure. The centerpiece of the building is the Fashion Design Institute, the Tokyo Mode Gakuen, the facility's namesake. The other institutions will host informational technology and medical schools. So how is this building structured within? As the name Cocoon suggests, it's all in layers. Each tower floor contains 3 rectangular classrooms surrounding an inner core. The inner core consists of an elevator, a staircase, and a support shaft. On every 3 floors, a 3-story student lounge is located between the classroom and faces 3 directions: east, southwest, and northwest. This building is constructed with white aluminium and a dark blue glass exterior curved into the cocoon shell. This majestic building's design was so spellbinding that it won the 2008 Skyscraper of the Year by Emporis. 3 rectangular classroom areas rotate 120 degrees around the inner core. From the 1st to the 50th floor, these rectangular classroom areas are arranged in a curvilinear form. Unlike the typical horizontally laid out school campus, the limited size of the site challenged Tange Associates to develop a new typology for educational architecture. The atrium lounges reach 3 stories high, each one offering a magnificent view of the Tokyo cityscape. Take in the scenery, relax, and chat with your classmates. This cocoon shape allows more space at the bottom for the grounds to be dedicated to landscaping, and at the top, a completely unencumbered view of the sky. The soft light flooding the classrooms and the curving lines create an experience unlike any other, making what one member of the Emporis jury called an incubation chamber of ideas and talent that will burst out into dazzling butterflies of creativity. Tokyo's past and present collide in these megastructures, each unique and essential to the emerging culture based on sustainability. Like this video and subscribe to our channel for all the facts on the best and worst mega projects in the world. Thanks for watching.